Hi everybody, I just thought I'd give you an update. Music wise, those of you that have been following me on the social media know that I've just released my latest EP, which is called Star Child. It's out on Soul Room Records, 2-track EP. Second track from the EP is called Thinking About You. Apart from that, I've got the next 2 EPs already finished and planned for release. One's on a new record label called Cloakroom Records. I'm just waiting for an update from the owner as to when he's planning to release that, called No Way Home. Yeah, 2 tracks. One of the tracks is called Can't Hide the Pain, which you can hear in the background now. Main track of the EP, called No Way Home, is this one. Bit of a return to my early techno-y type stuff. Kind of like stuff I used to play in Panorama Bar back in the day before COVID. And if you've been following my social media pages, you know I've been teasing you with videos recently. With a big EP I'm planning to release in the summer on my regular record label. It's not confirmed yet though, which label I'll be releasing on. I'm going to call it We Are One. And it's basically a statement to say that we are one people under the umbrella of music basically, and how we need just to put our problems aside. We've been too bombarded by politics and wars and negative stuff, and just forget about it all for a while we're on the dance floor. Plan is it to be one of those kind of like end of night EPs where people are in a bit of a euphoric mood, hands in the air, sweat dripping from the ceiling, you know, like the way we used to do, you know, before we used to stand around with cameras posing. Apart from those of you that used to come to the quality clubs and see me play in places like Berlin, the good old days before COVID, wasn't that long ago, you know, Tresor, Watergate, of course, Panorama Bar and Berghain where I've played. I'm lucky enough to be one of the few people really that have played both floors, you know, because I used to play it quite eclectic. And all those other great clubs in Berlin that have either sadly gone or they've just changed the music policy. But there's people like me, producers like me, that have never really given up and just releasing good quality music and not being afraid to stand out from the crowd and, you know, look the other way when all the sheep are running in one direction, lost. My theory is that when nothing new is happening, look back into the catalogue and just remember the golden eras of house music. And that's exactly what I've done for this EP, which is coming out in the summer, which we're going to call We Are One. What you can hear in the background is probably going to be the Big Peak Time track. The other track was like a throwback to the classic 90s house music, you know, incorporating some of my influences from back in the day, like Karen Chandler, who, as you know, is a pretty good friend of mine after releasing quite a lot of music on his record label and on an album as well. This one's going to be called Put Your Hands Up in the Air. For that EP, I wanted to create something that's going to like fill a big space, you know, like during its peak moments in the tracks. And yeah, hopefully I think I've accomplished it, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's response to that, people's videos when they're dropping it in these big clubs and shit. Anyway, if you want to get at me, you know, it's simple. You just deal with me directly, so no middlemen, no bullshit booking agents or anything like that. It's just been a nightmare in the past for me and for most people, actually, behind the scenes. Okay, so you just contact me at room303@live.com. It's simple. So it's the same if you want me anything music related, like remix requests or maybe an EP. I'm not sure about that one, but remix requests, yeah, or interviews. Okay. Look forward to seeing some of you sometime, hopefully this year. Had a few events planned, but a lot of people, they got cold feet because of the conflict that's happening in the Middle East at the moment. I was supposed to return to Bahrain. Unavoidable, we've had to cancel that for the moment, which is a shame. It's one of my favourite places to play. I was supposed to play in Poland. Again, they got cold feet. Okay, maybe next year. Okay, move on. And I've had other events possibly that was like yes, no. Okay, now we're all burnt out. We can't be bothered organising anything. So these are the hurdles that I'm facing at the moment as a producer. I'm still here, as you know, writing good music. I'm just waiting for you to make contact. When you're ready, get at me. I'll get straight back to you, and let's see if we can make it happen. Peace.